Alright. So you guys got the video and it came back for you. So yes, I noticed that my broadcasting software said reconnecting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So thankfully the broadcasting software got me back up. So now we've got Whimsum. And Jayala is saying I should console Whimsum. So there are several things that we can do. We can terrorize Whimsum, and we can console Whimsum, or we can fight Whimsum, or we can flee Whimsum, or give mercy. So those are our options. I might as well... I guess I could do the check if you guys want, but I will wait. Oh, hi Proxy! It's wonderful that you could come into the Twitch. It's so great! Alright, so I'm getting several votes for people to console Whimsum. So let's console Whimsum. Here we go. I am going to be very nice. We're not going to terrorize this Whimsum. Let's see what happens. Thanks, guys. We got Whimsum to get scared and run away. So that's what happens when you try to console a monster, guys. Good job. Woo! I'm glad to hear, Proxy, that you just got yourself a Twitch account, and I'm glad to see you on the streaming. It's so wonderful to talk to you and follow along with us. So, we haven't had too much happen yet. You're still at the beginning. So, yes, we just scared Whimsum, earned 0 XP and 0 gold. So, next time, though, I can ask. So, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get some candy. While I can, just for fun, I'm going to take some candy, and I'm going to take all the candy. And yes, we didn't win any gold or XP. I mean, we just said a few words and Whimsum ran away, so poor Whimsum. So I'm grabbing monster candy right now. Nom 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 nom. And apparently I'm disgusting for it, but you know what? I've got a sweet tooth, so I am getting myself all that candy. Candy. Peach? No. No, I'm getting myself candy. I'm giving myself all the candy. Until I take too much too fast. Hey, thanks, Peach, for calling me greedy. I'm just getting candy, and the candy will be useful. Jayla, I agree. Whimsum needs swaddling like a bat baby. Oh my gosh. Whimsum is so cute. Steve is judging me. Steve is judging me for being a horrible person. So if people are interested about monster candy, this is information about monster candy. It heals 10's HP and it has a distinct non-licorice flavor. So there we go. What about the other fallen children? We will see. Leave some candy for the monsters. Well, I mean, I left it on the floor, so the monsters have a little bit of candy. I mean, look at what I've done, but there's a little bit of candy for the monsters. Yes, the candy can heal me. So the candy is a good thing to get, that's why I got it, so just in case somebody hurts me while I'm running around the underground. Okay, guys. I've run into another Frogget. So, what should I do to frog it right now? And Han Solo, no worries, you're not going to miss too much with this tiny little moment in the stream. So, I will just wait for you guys to see what I should do with Frogget. Should I fight Frogget? Oh, compliment the Frogget. Alright. I get 2 compliments. Alright, I'll do it. We're going to compliment Frogget. Man, you guys are nice. Most of you guys are really nice. So, we just flattered the Frogget. And now I still have to dodge Frogget's, flies, I guess. So. Oh, okay, so you couldn't sign up as proxy, but I know that's you, so jupe with myself, I've got it. I understand. So now you're saying flee? Should I do anything more with Frogget? So I can actually spare Frogget now if you guys want me to spare Frogget. Or I could flee, although sparing, I will say, is a little bit of a better option. I don't think that's too much of spoilers. So, we've complimented Frogget. We could actually threaten Frogget or still fight Frogget if we wanted to. Okay, so we're getting a vote for spare. I'll wait for a little longer. Okay, Peach is saying spare. So, alright. I'm guessing I'll get more spares. Yes, Ashley says spare. So here we go. We are sparing Frogget. And look! We got gold this time! 2 gold, which is so much money, but we've got gold. So there we go. We've got a happy Frogget, and I'm going to keep on adventuring. So, I'll just keep on walking, and we will explore this area. And we've got another call from Toriel. So ahead of time, I'm going to ask you guys butterscotch or cinnamon, although I don't think that really matters too much in the gameplay, but butterscotch or cinnamon? And here is the cinnamon or butterscotch question of doom. This is the most important question of the entire game, is it not? So, I'm getting 1 vote for cinnamon, and we've got 1 vote for butterscotch. Of course it's gonna go that way. Yep. 2 for butterscotch, alright. And I think that's great. Oh, ciphertext! I just saw you! That's great, it's wonderful! Hello! Awesome! Ooh, Peach. Peach is really adamant with the cinnamon. Alright, so I'm gonna do a count really quickly. So we've got 1, 2, 3 cinnamon, and we've got 2 for butterscotch. Alright, so ciphertext, I'm so glad that you could make it. It's great, so yay! Here we go. Alright, and we picked cinnamon. Alright. And... oh. Another phone call. Mother is a hovering hen. Or hovering goat, I guess? You don't dislike butterscotch. Well, given how many times you guys voted butterscotch, it sounds like Steve likes both butterscotch and cinnamon quite a bit, and that this was a difficult choice for us. There were 2 votes for butterscotch, Peach. Do counting right, come on. Alright. So here we go. And I'll just look at the sign really quickly. And keep on going. Alright. Whimsum is back. So, here we go. Shall we do the same consoling thing? We learned that consoling Whimsum sort of scares Whimsum, so should we do something else with Whimsum? Our other options are terrorize, or we can fight. Oh, Ashley changed the vote. Okay, so I miscounted. Thanks for letting me realize what I had counted incorrectly. Sort of hard since Twitch only gives us a few colors for the chat. Alright. Nice to see you back, Han Solo. So, we're getting 1 vote for terrorize. Is anyone going to complain if I terrorize Whimsum? Who knows, maybe we need some reverse psychology going on and... alright, terrorize. So... terrorize. Hey Mo! It's good to see you! I'm glad that you could come in. So, let me know if I need to summarize what has happened already. Hey, I'm impressed that you're coming here at 3 a.m. at all. I am really impressed that you're doing that. So it's fun that you could come here at all. Thanks so much. Alright, I'm sorry, I know you voted Cypher not to terrorize Whimsum, but we voted terrorize, so raise my arms and wiggle my fingers. I guess something like this, and Whimsum freaks out. I can't handle this. Oh, poor Whimsum. And now Whimsum is hyperventilating. Alright, so this is what happens. Whimsum is hyperventilating. So, I can terrorize Whimsum one more time while I wait for you guys to vote what else I should do. Looks like the exact same thing happens. It's really interesting. We've got people who are around the globe here. So we've got people from Western and Eastern Hemisphere. So we've got morning, evening, and stuff like that. So, we just scared Whimsum. So, now we should try to console Whimsum. Alright, we're gonna try console again. Even after what happened last time, let's see what happens. Exact same thing happens. So, looks like there's no really good way to make Whimsum happy. But Whimsum ran away again. So I hope you guys are all happy. So maybe we can try sparing next time. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. So I know the correct way to get through this, but I'm just going to show you guys that you can fall down. Oops. And there's a sign that says, please don't step on the leaves. So we've got 9 for some people, we've got 3 a.m., we've got morning. For me, it's 8:12 p.m. Alright, here's Frogget. So, spare. You guys were saying spare for the Whimsum, but let's try to see what happens if I try to spare this Frogget right now. Oh, Mo, step on them? You're a horrible man. How dare you? How dare you? Don't, oh, step on the leaves. I get it. Step on the leaves. Fine, I'll step on all of the leaves, because that's so disruptive. Alright. Peach, eating the Frogget is not an option. Or sparing. So, you guys are telling me to spare the Frogget? So, what's happening is that since the spare sign is not yellow, that means I actually cannot spare Frogget. So that means that we might have to do something else. Intimidated by Frogget's raw strength? Only kidding. So everyone's voting for me to eat Frogget, but my two options are threat, compliment, or I could actually fight Frogget. Should I fight Frogget? So we know that complimenting Frogget can make things happen well and can get us to spare. There's not a flirt option for Frogget. Only if you see flirt up here on the act screen can we flirt with Frogget. But here we see that we can't. So, we can do some things. So we've complimented Frogget before and we know that works. We can do that. So let me know. Compliment. And we've got 1 vote for fight. We've got 2 votes for fight. Alright. 2 votes for fight. Does this mean I am fighting Frogget? Alright, well I will fight Frogget, but I'll hit near the edge of Frogget. I won't hit Frogget hard. Or I'll try not to. So I hit Frogget at the side, and look, I just hurt poor Frogget. So thanks guys, I hurt the Frogget. Did that seem like a good idea? Should we keep on fighting Frogget? Haha, people are telling me just to keep on fighting it. Alright, so I'm looking... Are we going to fight again? I'll do another hit while I'm seeing if anybody will change their mind. In the meantime, I'm just going to hit Frogget softly. Just remember that these decisions are important. Ouch. Alright. Poor Frogget. So, spare the Frogget now. Alright, let's try to spare it. Oh, we can't. We can't spare Frogget yet. We cannot do that. So, we need to do one more thing. Oh, hi T1 Gurk. It's nice to see you. Haha. So, there's only one way to spare Frogget. I'll let you guys know, and you have to do an act option. So that means we have to do either threat or compliment in order to actually get Frogget to let us spare it. So, Mo doesn't want me to be terrible like Tree, so people are seeming to vote for me to do that. Alright. So, we could flee, or we could do one of the acts again, so we know what complement does. We know that complement actually allows us to spare Frogget. So if we want to spare Frogget, what we actually should technically be doing is complementing Frogget and then clicking spare, if we still want to do the spare route. I'll wait for a few more seconds, otherwise I'll just go ahead and do the complement so that we can exit this encounter. Alright, so we've got a vote for threat, actually. So, I guess I will do that. Since you're shouting so loudly, let's do a threat. So, we scared and made the Frogget shiver. But Frogget now seems reluctant to fight you. And I'll go ahead and not wait for the chat, and I'll just click spare so that we can continue on with the game and not stare at Frogget for the rest of the evening. So we got 1 gold from sparing Frogget after a threat. Notice that we get more gold if we compliment Frogget, which is sort of interesting. Aw, the eyes of Frogget are beautiful. Frogget has glorious eyes. Yes. Yes, unfortunately we have to go through the tutorial before we get through the rest of the game. Such a good pun. I swear that we had to intentionally get that pun from Toby. I'm sure Toby intentionally named Toriel because of tutorial. Alright. So Frogget and Whimsum drew near. So we've done these actions before, and we've explored what we can do with Frogget and Whimsum, so just because of that, I'll just speed up the process of playing this game and go through and quickly act with both. So I'll compliment Frogget and dodge the bullets. It's actually a little harder than it looks. And there we go. I got 2 gold out of it. So for fleeing, I'll just say strategy-wise with the game, you usually only want to flee if you really cannot beat the person. Fleeing is not a good option just because it gets you no gold and it doesn't really change anything. The only thing fleeing does is it just speeds up the process and you can just avoid the fight altogether. Knock knock, who's there? Love this stupid rock. Alright, I think I finally got the rock going the right direction. Let's see. I love this rock so much. Alright. A broken pencil who? I know this is going to be a little bit lag, but I'm asking this in response to your knock knock joke. So actually that's a good question that you've brought up, Jupiter, myself. Do we want LV or love? Haha. That's a funny joke. Okay, I like that knock knock joke. That's funny. Yes. Note, Jupiter, myself, that we're trying to avoid spoilers, so we can talk about some general things, but some people have not played this game and actually don't know spoilers, so I'm actually playing this through not giving hints about what happens. Hi, Peach! Glad to see you're back. I'm gonna keep going. Alright, guys, so we're about to approach a ghost. And I want you guys to tell me whether or not I should move the ghost or not move the ghost. So, here we go. Ghost time. Zzz. Alright, and we're about to the point where we can decide on the ghost. So let me know. Here's that question, move it with force. So, should I move ghost with force or not? Don't move the ghost. Let it sleep, says Peach. Indeed, this game is fun because of the non-spoilers. Alright, so we're going to let Ghost sleep, so I'm not moving Ghost with force. And nothing happens. Yes, the ghost is just pretending to sleep. And oops, I said the wrong pronouns. I apologize. The ghost is a they, them character. So let's make sure that we get that right. So, it looks like nothing happens. There's no way for me to continue. It looks like I have to choose to move the ghost. So, oh, Han Solo, you're thinking about Force as in Star Wars Force, aren't you? You wonderful nerd. So yes, it's a ghost. Maybe it's hard to move a ghost with Force because ghosts probably you can't touch. But it looks like we have to select yes in order to move, because if I just click on no, then nothing happens. So now it looks like I am going to use the Force. I will use the Force. Here we go. As Peach says, I guess move the ghost, and I will move it. Yes, T1 Gurk, there is a lag. This is normal for Twitch. Twitch usually has about a 30-second lag between the video and the chat comments. I researched about how to make the lag any less, and the only way I can do that is actually to put a lot more pressure on the internet, and it would make less people able to watch the stream. So I am opting for the 30-second lag just because it's really the only way that we can make sure that we can all enjoy it. So yes, I will have to fight the ghost. So here we go. Here comes Napstablook. So, I want to ask you guys, should I fight the ghost or should I do one of the act? And while I'm waiting for you guys to tell me whether or not to act, here are the options that we can choose to act. We can either choose to flirt, threat, or cheer the ghost. And Kiri, the character we named him off of, was Steve. I'm sorry if I said that already. I forgot already. So yes. Here we go with Napstablook. And Napstablook is one of my all-time favorites. So yes. What should we do with Napstablook? When Peach says act, so the options for act or cheer. And the music is all catchy, so we say cheer. So Peach is voting cheer, so let's see what happens if we cheer the ghost. I gave Napstablook a patient smile. Let's see what they do. And we've got several votes for flirt, so I'll do flirt next. Aww, Napstablook. Alright, so the flirting doesn't seem to do much. Unfortunately, the flirting looks like we just make Napstablook say I'll weigh you down. So let's try cheer one more time. So we're gonna tell Napstablook a joke. Maybe it's that knock knock pencil joke that we got earlier from T1 Gurk. And Napstablook finds it a little funny. I love this character so much. I love Napstablook. Blookie is just so adorable. So we continue to cheer the ghost, and this is what happens. Oh, I love him so much. There's Dapper Blook! Alright, and I'm going to cheer Napstablook after telling me about this. Again, I am not going to flirt unless I... Sorry, juke with myself. I'm not going to flee unless I absolutely have to. Fleeing is not really an interesting option, so I'll not flee until we really, really, really need to. So we'll just keep on cheering until we get to this. Dapper Blook is so adorable. I don't really see much fan art of Dapper Blook, I realize. I love the soundtrack to The Ghost is pretty cute. I agree, Juve. And look! We got the ghost to move out of the way. So we did it. Actually, I'm going to go in the other room first just to make people laugh about this sign. So, there's an advertisement for a spider bake sale, and that's the other room that I just left. So now I'll go down, and here's the bake sale. All proceeds go to real spiders. Yes, I will flee if I have to at some point. And if we cut to that point, we'll see. So no spoilers, but if we do have to flee, hopefully we can all agree that it'll be important. So now I'm going to ask you guys, we have some options to buy some goods for the spider bake sale. If we really want to. I'll just say it's not. If you guys, actually, how much gold do I have? I only have 7 gold anyway. There be a hot chocolatey spider. So, I have 7 gold, and I would have just enough to buy it. So I'll wait for responses very quickly, and then we'll keep on going. So I get a vote, should I buy something from the spiders? Sure, go ahead. So there's only one thing I can buy, so I'll buy this. I'll leave 7 gold in the web. And I got a donut from the spiders. So, the spider donut, if you're interested to learn a little bit, it's a donut made with spider cider in the batter. And we'll go through and we'll just quickly talk to the froggets. This is actually mostly just information on gameplay controls, so pressing X is just one of the gameplay controls that you can do. And then here's the second frogget. So we're being charitable, we're nice to everybody. We're a very nice human this round. Peach, you know, if I could send the donut through to the other side of the computer screen, I would send it to you anytime. So, fun fact right here, this frogget says they've only seen 3 frogs in the room. But, check this out. Alright, is it right here? There we go. For some people who don't know, there is actually 4 frogs in this room. There's an ant-sized frogget in the crack in the wall. And now I'm actually... Okay. So, now we've got another encounter. So, I'll let you guys decide again. So with Mold Small, our options are to imitate and to flirt. With My Gosp, our actions are to talk, or that's it. So, there we go. Let's see what I should do with Mold Small and My Gosp. And remember, fight is also an option. My Gosp is crawling up close. One of those frogs is a liar. I like it. Alright, so Juve is telling me to fight. I have 2 people telling me to imitate. So I guess I'll start with imitate because I'm seeing more votes on that one. Sorry, Juve. Let's see what happens if I imitate. So I lie immobile with Mold Small, and I feel like I understand the world a little bit better. And we'll just keep on dodging. Alright, flirt with Mold Small. Let's do a flirt. I wiggle my hips. It's a meaningful conversation. Obey the Overmind. I have not gotten hit yet this game. Alright. So I'm just gonna look. So we actually have the opportunity to spare somebody right now. So, I might as well just go through and do a spare right now. Because I can. And that should be with Mold Small. Yes, Peach. That did just say sexy wiggle. So we sexily wiggled with a scorchy thingy. Alright. And now this is all that happens with My Gosp now. So I'll just show you guys what happens when you talk, and we get... So, we're about to get to the good stuff. We are about to get to the good stuff. We're about done with the tutorial part of the game, so we'll get to some of the weird stuff. So there we go. Alright, and I'm just going to show you guys a funny conversation. Well, actually, I don't know if I should go through the entire conversation, but you can talk with this frogget for a long time about yellow names, and there's some really funny things that can happen with this yellow name. But I'll just say that the yellow names are very helpful. And note what that frogget just said. Of course, look at that. Peach is talking about a meme. Never would have get that. Okay, Mo, no problem. Go and head to bed. It was wonderful for you to watch a little bit, and I will talk to you later. We're about to get to Toriel's house, and this will be where some fun things happen, and maybe we can finish that. Alright, so I'm just going to sneak through. There's one switch. And I know what switch it is, so I'm just going to do this quickly for you guys. Okay, so I'll just do the switch for you guys. And I'll run into these guys again. We've learned that flirting with Moldspall is the way to go, so I'll do that right now. And finish this part of the game. And spare. So there we go. And I'm actually going to go down another one of the holes, just because we get to see Napstablook again! And Napstablook is one of my favorites. Yes, Ashley, I've never noticed a filthy single-minder before myself. That makes me laugh so hard. Every single time I play this game, something entertaining and new comes up again. So I'll go down one more hole. Let's just go through Vegetoid quickly. And maybe for Vegetoid, I'll just show you guys how to beat Vegetoid. So here's Vegetoid, and I'll show you guys the check. And you guys were voting for eating frog earlier. We can actually choose to try to eat Vegetoid, actually. Not monitored by the USDA. And dodge the carrots. Dinner! Peach, I agreed. Vegetoid looks scary. So, let's try eat Vegetoid. Alright, let's see what happens. I tried to eat Vegetoid, but it wasn't weakened enough. I really want to know what that looks like. I would love to see someone draw fan art of the human trying to eat Vegetoid. Hey, look guys, I got hit for the first time. So, we tried eat. That didn't work. I'll just do talk because we can. I'll do a quick dodging. Okay, now I'm getting hit. Good job, Haddock. And it's buffering. And now we'll do dinner because that's the last option. And Vegetoid offers me healthy greens. So if you notice, I'm collecting that green that just fell there. So I do that, and then I can spare Vegetoid. So there we go. We survived the scary vegetable. And locks drew near. So we can either choose to pick on or not pick on locks. I'll just click check. Don't pick on him. Family name, Eyewalker. Guys, notice the Star Wars joke in this game. That was a Star Wars pun. I love that Star Wars pun. So it says, don't pick on. So I'll wait for a small moment to see you guys wait for locks. And then, yeah. So I spare locks. Alright, so you want to see what happens if we pick on the monster? We can do that. Let's pick on just because we can. So we get called rude. And now the spare is gone. So, oops, let's try not picking on the monster now and see if we can get that spare again. And it looks like we will. Smells like eye drops. It's funny. Alright, so there we go. And we got 5 more gold! So, we have done it. So I could ask you guys what buttons to push, but I don't think that's too exciting, so I will go through and I'll push all the right buttons for you guys. That way we can just keep on going, and I hope that maybe, how about we try to get to the end of the ruins for the end of this stream? Is that good for everybody? My HP, yes, Ashley, my HP is about half. I'm not too scared about it. But if it gets any lower, I think maybe we can eat a candy or do something like that. But I'm not scared of a 9 HP, so yeah, I think I'm fine too. Alright, so people are fine with the end of the ruins? Great. The end of the ruins is one of my favorite parts of the game, so this will be really fun. And then we'll get to the exciting stuff henceforth. So I'm supposed to... Okay. I'm just gonna flee these guys because you guys have seen how it works. And so I'm pushing switches that help me go through each room. So if you see the signs tell me which switch to do, and then I can do that. So I'm just going to flee these monsters for now, just to make things faster. And the last switch is this one. Flee. Okay. Alright, good night, ciphertext. Make sure all the right decisions are made at the end of the ruins. I'll see what decisions people make. This will be entertaining. Good night, and thank you so much for coming on and watching. Get some sleep. You need it. I know it's late for you. I always found it really cool to see people commenting about how intimidated they are to talk to Toriel. It says something interesting about her character. Alright, so for people interested about the item that I just picked up, I got the toy knife. So it's a new weapon. It's made of plastic and it's rare. So let me know if I should use the toy knife. Currently I'm holding a stick, if you guys are curious. So if you want, I can use the toy knife as my weapon instead. So just vote stick or knife in the chat, I guess, while I go up here. Alright guys, and for people who are curious, we're getting close to the end of the ruins. We're about to get to the really good part. Alright, Peach says stick. Okay. Peach, there's a tree. This is the tree. Yeah, Toriel is scolding, but she'll get happy. So let's do this. And here's the pie that she makes. It's butterscotch cinnamon, so she gave us both. Juve, I will not try to imitate Toriel. I am a horrible voice actor, so I will not try at all. Fun fact for people, hard mode, we actually do get the snail pie. So I'm actually sneaking down here. I think most people don't know this dialogue exists, so check this dialogue out. So yes, look at this. I have something to show you upstairs. So, let's see what Toriel has to show us. Here we go. Cute Toriel. She's giving us a home, guys. So I'm going to go through and I'll just show you guys some of the locations and the different text, and then we'll get going to the exciting part. Let's go into this room. We saw the bucket of snails, and now here's her diary. Why did the skeleton want a friend? Because she was feeling lonely. There we go, yet again. More puns. And Cheriel. I'm not going to say anything about this comment, but I love that comment so much. We'll talk about why I love that comment about the bed later. Alright, and we learned about water sausages, so there we go. We found a water sausage. It's a room under renovations, and there's a mirror of us. It's us! Alright, so we explored that part of the house. We'll explore that first room a little bit later. So there are worn books. Peach, why is that one flower yellow? Is there a significance to flowers being yellow? It could have been blue or purple or green or anything like that. Alright, so Juve says you want to see what happens when a good kid and obey Toriel. Alright, at the moment I'm currently not obeying Toriel because I'm sneaking down here. And Toriel actually has 12 different lines that she will say if you keep on going down the stairs, so I won't do that. But she just keeps on going on and on more insistently about how you shouldn't be down there. And okay guys, this is important. Read the history book. This will make more sense later. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked, until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he is pretty lousy at names. Alright, I'm looking at Peach's comment. You don't know about the comment about names being yellow makes you suspicious. Alright, so you're thinking that there's something in common with names being yellow and the yellowness of the flower. That's an interesting idea. So, actually I've never thought about that before, so I guess we'll see. Yes, Ashley, Toriel really doesn't want you to go down the stairs, and she'll actually get more and more snappish the more you do it. It's sort of interesting. So I'll just keep on wandering through her house, and then I'll talk to her really soon. Yes, Peach, there is a king. So we hear that there is some king who has named the place home. And that's really important. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about this king. Peach, no problems with being paranoid. I see your comment. But, you know, given as a smiley yellow flower just tried to attack us, we might want to be a little bit scared about the little smiley flower. Alright, so I'm about to talk to Toriel. And I'll just go through the dialogue. None of the choices are really all that different as far as the talking is concerned, so I won't ask you guys for what my responses should be. I really wish that we could take the chocolate bar. So I'm going to take a nap. So I'll do a quick nap, and then I'll talk to Toriel after the nap. But I'll look at the room first. So this is the room that Toriel has given us, just so that people want to know. So, we can turn the light off. And there's a bunch of toys that we obviously don't like. So now we'll take a nap. And wake up. And there's a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie. So if we look at the item in the inventory, notice that the butterscotch pie gives us all the HP. So should probably only use it when we absolutely need it. The fact that Toriel can make such a powerful pie makes me wonder if she's a really good healer. That would be interesting. Poor Toriel. So I'm going to ask Toriel about when I can go home. I think all of the scenes with Toriel just make me go, aw. I know the first time I played the game, I wasn't too ecstatic or too interested in this part of the game. It was a little bit boring to me, I guess. But when you do a replay version of it, you just get filled with this happiness because Toriel is so sweet. And then she'll tell us things about snails, like is going around right now. An exciting snail fact. I love all of her snail quotes, and she actually gives quite a few different facts if you keep on asking her about it. So that's not suspicious at all. Alright guys, we're about to go to the amazing part of the game. Are we ready? 72 uses for snails. She's going to destroy it. Now be a good child and go upstairs. Okay, so you guys are up there. Alright, Peach, starting to get a little bit worried. Toriel wants to destroy something. Juve wants us to be good. So, does that mean I should go upstairs? I'm going to keep on following her unless you guys want me to go upstairs. What's she going to destroy, Peach? She's going to destroy the one-way exit to the underground. So what she said is that there is a door that leads to the rest of the underground where the monsters live, and she wants to destroy the one exit between where she lives, which is the ruins, and then the exit which connects to that underground. So that's what she wants to destroy, is that door between the ruins and the underground. So now here we go. This quote right here is really important. Ready? Creepiness galore. I love this part. I'll be quiet to let this go and impact us. Juve, I will say right now, this is the only exit. So if you want to continue the game, you have to use this exit. So, did everybody catch that dialogue? Toriel says that if we try to leave the ruins, someone called Asgore will kill us. And yes, Peach, there it is. Creepy red font. Alright, I'll go upstairs. You guys might be a little bit bored by me going upstairs. Actually, nothing happens, which is sort of sad, but we'll go upstairs. We'll wander around. But unfortunately, nothing happens. So what happens if we go upstairs? To answer your question, Proxy, is nothing actually happens. So I actually we're just about to get to the exciting part. Alright, here we go. And guys, I know I say that you guys can make the decisions, but there's one way that this game can work out that will be very, very emotionally impacting. And so I almost want to do this route, this specific route that I know, because it will get a bit of a creepy response from you guys, and I want to do this because I think it's the best way to tell the story. So if you guys are fine with me making the decision myself right here with Toriel, let me know, because I think that this is a really cool thing to do. So I might make this decision, unless you say, no, let us make the decisions with talking to Toriel from here on out. So let me know. And I'll wait for a little bit before I click the next few buttons because, yeah. So Kiri says, go and kill her. Okay. Hahaha, Peach, that's violent. How about I just try to, we'll see what happens. So Peach says, vote me do it. Nikki says, go ahead. So let's see what happens if I'll explain to you guys what I'm trying to do. And here we go. You are just like the others. There is only one solution to this. Prove yourself. Prove to me you are strong enough to survive. They said, that Frogget said that we can fight a monster until they get pretty weak, and then we can offer mercy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to kill Toriel. I'm just going to keep on fighting until I get close to weakening her, and that way I'll prove it. Alright, sounds good to everyone? That seems nice and logical, so here we go. Okay, Peach, to answer your question of why we are fighting Toriel, if you missed the dialogue, what Toriel said is, she said, you're just like all the others, prove yourself, prove you're strong enough to survive. Because I want to leave the ruins, and Toriel doesn't want me to leave the ruins. So I'm proving to Toriel that I can survive the ruins. I'm not trying to kill Toriel, I'm just proving to her that I can survive in the outside world. So this is a sparring match, basically. That's all Toriel wants, is a sparring match. And so I think I'm doing pretty good of showing her that I can survive. Oh, she hit me once. But that's about it. So I'm doing a pretty good job of avoiding her attacks and fighting her. And just so you guys know, this is one of my favorite music cues. I listen to this song on repeat all the time. So she's preparing a magical attack, and I'm fighting back. Oops. Hello, Aeroscience! It's nice to see you in the chat! Hello, hello! So, we're doing a pretty good job. Toriel's HP is almost halfway. And my HP is about halfway, so we're doing pretty even. But I also have food that I can eat if my health starts to get low, so I should be fine to be able to fight Toriel. Alright. Hello, Nerdy Nikki. Alright. Oh, I see that you can do that. I agree, I can listen to this one all day. I like this one. It's a good melody. So here we go. I'm still fighting, still fighting. And Toriel takes a little bit of time to prove yourself too. Oops. So we're getting a little bit close, but I need to keep on hitting her. So remember that when you hit someone hard enough, you can get to the point where the spare is yellow. And when the spare is yellow, that means that you have won and that you can stop fighting them. But we haven't gotten to the yellow yet, so we have to keep on hitting Toriel. So even though her health is getting low, I'm only doing a little bit of damage each time, so it's not too bad. So I can keep on giving her more damage, and she should be fine health-wise. It shouldn't be a problem. Oops! What did I just do? Oh! Ha ha ha! Okay, Han Solo, you got back just at a really critical time. You will need to rewatch the stream for about the last 10 minutes to know what just happened, because we just did this really crazy part. But here we go. I will quickly explain to you, Ginger's Han Solo, why we are hitting Mom. But I will do that after I go through this dialogue, guys. So I just hit Mom, and now we get to read what she said, and I'm laughing at all of you guys, because the truth is, I was lying to you the entire time what I was doing right here. That's right, Peach. I am killing Goat Mom. Read her dialogue. Yep, I killing her. She's dying. Ready? And she's dead. And Ashley, thank you so much for typing Stoic Ship Blares Loudly. Alright. So guys, I am actually going to I feel horrible about this, alright? So I accidentally killed Toriel, right? I was just trying to prove myself fighting, but what happened was that I ended up killing her instead. Han Solo, it's okay to swear. I'm fine with it. We're all at least 13 years old, so we can swear. I'm sure people have heard it. So yes, Peach, I am evil. I feel terrible about the fact that I just killed Toriel, so I'm going to go back to my previous save. Okay? So I'm relaunching Undertale, and I am going to correct my mistake, because I feel terrible about the fact. So notice, guys, the fact is, I just went back to my previous save. So if you notice, I'm back to the point where Toriel first shows me the butterscotch cinnamon pie. So, remember, I have not killed Toriel, offering us a place to make ourselves at home. She's going to give me a pie to eat. I'm just going to take a nap, and she'll give me the pie right here. But the thing is, as nice as it is for her to give me a place to stay, I want to leave the underground. Peach Flowey is not reappearing. Peach has not reappeared. So yes, Han Solo, I basically, we've gone back in time, so Toriel's happy that I'm here. She wants to show me bug hunting spots, and she's also planning on teaching me. And so I'm going to ask her when I want to go home. She says there is no spoilers. Yeah, there's no spoilers, guys, because some people are watching this completely blind. So, I'm going to try to exit the ruins again, alright guys? And remember, I have gone back to my previous save. Because I felt bad about killing Toriel, I don't want to do that. But you guys needed to see what happens when I kill Toriel, okay? Just because it's a really emotional moment, so now you've seen what happens if I kill Toriel. And now she gets to say the same thing. No spoilers. I've played the game. It's a one-way exit to the rest of the underground. She's going to destroy it. So Toriel wants to protect us from the rest of the underground, which is why she's given us a home. But I want to leave. Alright guys, read Toriel's next dialogue really closely. Read it. So she said this before. Why are you looking at me like that? Like you have seen a ghost. Do you know something that I do not? No, that is impossible. Alright guys, so I'm going to go to Act, and I'm going to talk to her. Look at this guys. I went back to previous save, but the game remembers. You thought about Toriel, you thought about telling Toriel that you saw her die, but that's creepy. Can you show mercy without fighting or running away? So guys, I am literally going to sit right here and let Toriel whack me. I am just going to click spare, and I'm not going to do anything. No fighting, no dodging. Oh! Guys! This is a rare thing. It's very rare for Toriel to actually kill you. Look at that, guys! Look, she just killed us. Look at that! That almost never happens. So this is the dying menu. So we're gonna have to go back, and we're gonna have to go back to our previous save point. We'll quickly sneak through this part again. Yes, Nerdy Nikki, that fourth wall was just shattered. That's one of the cool things about this, is the fourth wall was just shattered. Because we could remember Toriel's death, despite the fact it was in a different save. Yes, there we go. So this is very rare for Toriel to kill us. I'm really happy that this happened. It's very rare. Usually, you'll see what Toriel usually does. I've only had Toriel kill me once before. Out of all the times I've played the game, this is the second time Toriel has ever killed me. So I'm very excited to see this, just because it's so weird. Alright, so here we go. She's saying the same things. You guys have seen that dialogue, so I'm skipping through it. But we're going to try the same technique that I tried last time. I'm not going to fight Toriel. I am just going to spare her. And I am not even going to dodge her bullets, and you'll see what happens. Toriel didn't purposely kill you. It was more of she misestimated her magic. Because watch what happens if I don't dodge the attacks. Most of the time, watch what happens to her attacks. Look at that. Look at that. She's avoiding... Oh my gosh, she hit me twice. This is unusual. This is unusual. Alright, I might have to do a tiny bit of dodging. This is unusual. Usually, guys, what happens, you'll see very soon, Toriel usually changes her attacks so that she doesn't hurt you. Toriel does not like to hurt you because she loves you. So I'll go through this very quickly. No spoilers. No spoilers, please. Okay, Han Solo, what happened was that Toriel just killed me and we went back in time to before her, so we just went to a previous save spot. So, I'm going to go and ask her. She killed us a second time. This is very rare. So let's try to make sure she doesn't kill us this time. And... okay. They come, they leave, they die. Asgore will kill you. So notice this means that there have been previous humans that have died from this Asgore dude. Alright. So I'll do a tiny bit of dodging this time. You usually don't have to dodge. Usually you can get hit and Toriel will try not to hurt you. But we'll do a little bit of dodging. A tiny bit of dodging. But not too much dodging. And you'll see what happens. So I'm just clicking spare. And notice her attacks are starting to do less damage. And she's getting confused. Look at that. She just stopped her attack. She didn't want to hurt us. She just stopped the attack. So, HP is down to 2. Attack or run away. Well, look at that, guys. Her attack isn't hurting me at all. What are you proving this way? And look, guys, I can start to try to chase her attacks, and her attacks will not hit me. Guys, Toriel does not want to kill you. Goat Mom wants to keep you alive. And I'm just going to sit here as she complains. She's telling me to fight or run away, but I will not. Stop looking at me that way. Alright. Go away. But we're not gonna go away, guys. We're just going to sit right here. We're just going to let her see us not give up. Yeah, see, Toriel? You're not gonna hurt me. I know you're not gonna hurt me. See, guys, this is what I was trying to do the first time. See, Toriel does not let you hit her. I know you want to go home, but please, go upstairs now. I promise I will take good care of you here. I love Goat Mom. I know we do not have much, but we can have a good life here. Why are you making this so difficult? Just gonna keep on sparing. Spare, spare, spare. Exactly like Jaiala says. Spare. please go upstairs. Pathetic, is it not? I cannot save even a single child. No, I understand. You would just be unhappy trapped down here. The ruins are very small once you get used to them. It would not be right for you to grow up in a place like this. My expectations, my loneliness, my fear. For you, my child, I will put them aside. Isn't she so sweet? And so now, guys, guess what? We're leaving the ruins! We did it! We figured out a way. However, when you leave, don't come back. Alright, guys, so here we are. We're about to leave the underground. Are you guys ready to finally leave? So we did this. Toriel is not dead. We have a way to get through the ruins. It's all nice and happy, right? Here we go. Leaving the ruins. And then I will save and we'll call it a night. So we did it! Victory! And read the text. I'll be quiet just so you guys can read this. And I'll wait to see reactions in the chat. You think you're really smart, don't you? In this world, it's kill or be killed. So you were able to play by your own rules. You spared the life of a single person. But don't act so cocky. I know what you did. You murdered her. Is because look at that meta. That's why I wanted to kill Toriel and then go back and spare her, because this is the only way you get this dialogue. The flower knows that we killed Toriel and went back and saved. So, there we go. We're not consequence-free, are we? Behind you is laughing and saying, are you the only person who can play God? Are you the only person with the ability to save? All right. So, apparently your desires for this world override mine. Well, well. Enjoy that power while you can. I'll be watching. Alright guys, so this is the end of the ruins. So we can keep on going. But this is a very good stopping point. So, shall we call this a night and pick this up another time? This is the slowest part of the game, so from henceforth we're going to get some really fun stuff. Han Solo, I just saw your comment about Sulu getting scared of plants. from this. I am laughing so hard on that. I am laughing so hard. Alright, so I think I will stop the game right here.